Campbell, Colgate-Palmolive, Time Incorporated, Bell & Howell. Merchandising houses, Sears, J.C. Penney's, Macy's, Marshall Fields. Those are the big ones under the Rockefeller Group. The Morgan Group, just as extensive, not quite as rich. At any rate, what brought this on? Simple. These companies eventually became international in scope. And that disturbs me because when you get into international, the money giants start grabbing and the government backs them up. And then a war starts. I believe these people are those people who are responsible for the wars and for the flags, the decorations we're putting on the graves today.
The Fly with Radio Free World, starring Anthony J. Hilder.
This is Anthony J. Hilder. Today we're going to be talking to Terry Cook about 666, the mark of the beast. Are we rushing towards a Luciferian New World Order? In 1938, Adolf Hitler's legislation passed laws that are identical to that. It was passed in 1968. But you don't know about it. We're going to tell you about the Illuminati. We're going to tell you about the number that is to be placed on the back of your hand or in your forehead. Do you feel like a number? Are there marks? I'm taking a look at a billboard. The bald head and the PIN number, the personal identification number. Like on your car, the VIN number. Everything that talks, walks, or moves will be numbered. You cannot buy, you cannot sell without the mark of the beast. Is that the plan of the Clinton administration? Is it irreversible? Is there no way out but death? Or are we able to be reborn? Our guest, Terry Cook. Our subject, the end or the beginning? Lucifer, 2000. 666, the mark of the beast. Terry Cook, welcome to Radio Free World. It's a terrifying thought to think that our children, our grandchildren, will simply be marked as animals in the New World Order. You showed me a picture of the new money manufacturing plant, Fort Worth, Texas. Upon the top is the Illuminati pyramid.
Yes, that's correct. The building was designed just a few years ago in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And it's interesting to note that the symbol of the Illuminati, which we all see on the back of our $1 bill, is also signified in the architectural design of the building, out of which they're printing the new money, Fort Worth, Texas. And the administrative building is designed in a circle with a pyramid on top, and that is the seal of the Illuminati. And
well, see, most people don't really realize that the Illuminati seal, which is the reversed seal of the United States, on which is number 1776 at the bottom, was not something that was created in the United States of America. In fact, it was on the front cover of the Illuminati documents in 1774. The Illuminati was to do in the dark what Christianity was to do in the light.
It's absolutely correct. Most people have looked at the symbol on the back of our dollar bill and given little thought to its actual meaning, if any. But indeed, it has a literal meaning and a cryptic meaning. In fact, most people have seen, or I think most people have seen the symbol, but they've not looked at it or tried to figure it out to any degree whatsoever. And as you've probably already told your audiences many times prior to this, it means New World Order. More specific.
But Novus Ordo Seclorum, that means the New World Order. And Annuit Septus means really our thing is crowned with success.
It means that, as well as a more literal meaning. Annuit Septus means announcing the birth of the New World Order. And it also means that is crowned with success.
Now, the Illuminati eye, the eye of Lucifer, the eye of Horus,
the sun god Horus.
Yes, the sun god Horus, is also referred to as OGPU, the OGPU, which preceded the KGB under the reign of terror of Joseph Stalin.
That's absolutely correct, and the reason for that, as we now are able to see more clearly than at any other time in world history, is we're about to see this New World Order translate into a political system of world communism and fascism. And this is why Hitler used the term New World Order, as well as Gorbachev.
Well, Hitler's second book, the one after Mein Kampf, was entitled The New World Order.
Exactly.
Ein Volk, ein Reich, ein Führer, one world, one race, one ruler. Germany has gone once again into...
Yes, the same thing that they were into before.
Right. I mean, it's
fascism.
And what is the type of government that we have here in the United States?
Well, we've been slowly conditioned into a socialistic, fascistic system, Anthony, and we're now about to be slam dunked with the entire program, which is global communism, fascism, and that's what the New World Order truly is.
Communazism, or communism.
Okay.
And at the bottom of the United Nations literatures, we see printed by the Lucis Trust.
Exactly.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Lucis Trust?
Well, the Lucis Trust was the subsequent title of the original organization, Lucifer Publishing Company. And, of course, we all know who Lucifer was in heaven before he fell from God's grace by trying to take over heaven. He was, Lucifer is a name that suggests the magnificence and the illuminated being. The most magnificent, in fact, luminous, the word we use for light bulbs.
Let's get down to some serious programs. The president is talking about a compulsory vaccination program for all children.
I've heard a number of people speculate as to perhaps the possibility that children may be getting some kind of identification, actually a chip of some kind is what I've heard.
Now, I'm going to a little box here. I'm opening it up as you now speak, and inside the box is a disposable syringe. And at the end of the syringe is a little needle.
It's a 12 gauge needle that they're using to inject this rice-sized microchip under the skin of dogs and animals with.
Now, I have one of them. It's really a transponder.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to tell us what a transponder is?
Transponder is a unique device, whereas...
it has no batteries.
It has no batteries, whereas most of our products are identified today by means of a barcoding system, which are read by light between bars. Transponder utilizes radio frequency waves. It's actually light and radio waves are all the same, but they're just on different frequency levels, so that light cannot penetrate the skin and radio waves can. So rather than a barcoding system of identification for human beings or other living creatures, as many have speculated about for years, radio frequency identification is far superior in terms of positive means of identification. So what we have here is a technology that's eventually going to be further reduced in size. In fact, Japan has recently developed a smaller chip, even than the one you have in your hand, which is, as we mentioned, about the size of a grain of rice, which is very small. And, of course, that could be utilized under human tissue. But, frankly,
this currently is being used on animals, to track animals.
That's correct.
But these individuals in the Illuminati think of us as animals.
Well, they call us cannon fodder, don't they?
Yes.
And that's a little less than animals. They don't think very highly of us. Expendable. We're just human dung, as it were, to the Illuminati.
So they really consider us their property.
Oh, absolutely.
So to identify that property, in other words, to identify you, you would have a number, or your child would have a number placed underneath the skin, and this particular needle, like all the needles, has a number. Would this be the number of the individual?